So I just left the Harley dealership here behind me, Appleton Harley-Davidson in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's a great place, a lot of great people. Enjoy getting to know them and doing business with them over the years. I've done business with them now for close to a decade. Anyways, among my friends there, I have one friend who does not work there, who just recently bought a bike. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And then I have two friends there that, really the whole group is a bunch of friends, but everybody that works there pretty much, as far as I know. But there's two that I'm a little closer to than the rest. And out of those two, they were telling me some things. In comparison with most Harley-Davidson dealerships in our area, it appears that this dealership's doing a little better percentage-wise than some others are, because they've had a lot more foot traffic than what others are reporting. And in that, they were able to make lots of sales, a variety of sales, and people will laugh about this, but including t-shirts, including other clothing, paraphernalia, parts, so forth. There's other things they sell besides just motorcycles, but this dealership has sold a few motorcycles recently too. They said they had one bad week out of December, but the rest of the month was not too bad, and by the last week of the month, they really had a good week. So that's good stuff. And then they were talking about what's coming out, and it appears that the 2025s are already out for the most part. There's all the carryover models that are starting to hit the floor. That's early January when they're starting to hit the floor. When you're seeing this, it's a little further down the line, but I believe when you're seeing this, it'll be the same day that Harley has their big reveal. I'm going to put this video out on the 23rd. It should come out at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Later that day, about 4 hours later, Harley-Davidson will do their reveal. In the reveal, they tell us about new models or big changes to models, such as different engine sizes or something like that. These big changes come out on the 23rd, but all the carryover stuff will be out by then, and much of it is already out today. I've seen some even recently, even the last few days. Some of these colors are looking really good. I'm interested to see what else is out there for us as far as new bikes, new models, or big changes to models. I'm interested. I will be at my local Harley-Davidson here at Appleton Harley-Davidson in Clarksville, Tennessee for their reveal party. I try to do that every year. Have a good time with them, and we see what Harley has to offer. I am hoping for good things. Now, out of all the dealerships that I've had business with or done business with or have connections with, I've got those in Oklahoma that I have connections to. I've got these in Tennessee that I have connections to. It's funny how the ones in Oklahoma and Boswell's have a relationship together. There's 5 dealerships that I know of that I have connections to. And I mean personal connections, like former high school classmates who work for the dealerships and stuff like that. And then even people that I've ministered to, and like I've been in hospital rooms with people praying for them after a wreck and different things like that. So my connections are often a little bit deeper than what you sometimes would expect. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I'm just saying that sometimes I do hear news before other people do hear the same news. Here in the mid-state, I've done business with Boswell's several times. I have no complaints about Boswell's. And I've done business at 3 different dealerships with them. But I also have no complaints with Appleton's. I like all the people at all 4 dealerships. I have done business at other places, and there's one particular place where I will not do business with. If you don't hear me talking about a dealership, and it's in the mid-state of Tennessee, I wouldn't recommend going to it. There's a reason why I don't say anything about specific dealerships. Now, I have heard of some other good ones. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every dealership that I don't talk about is bad. But, if you're looking for recommendations from me, I'd stick with the ones that you hear me talking about. In the meantime, let's just hope that Harley-Davidson makes some good changes. I can tell you right now, the best change they could make is to have a new CEO. That would be awesome. Folks, please hit like, share, and subscribe, all right? I'm going to finish off this ride here, heading to the house. I hope you have a good year. I know it's early in the year. It's still January when you're seeing this, but I hope you have a great year. Oh, before I go, I know there was one other thing I was wanting to talk about, and that's the mileage on my bike. I hit 46,500 today. That's only 1,500 since I did my last service. And I did my last service 2.5 months ago. It feels like I haven't been riding at all. I have been only riding about once a week or maybe once every other week because of the weather and other things. But once again, have a great 2025. God bless you. See you soon.